Greetings folks! Today we will be doing a head-to-head comparison of a Recumbent low racer and a Recumbent racing trike. Let's check it out. The Lightning M5 U2 low racer was designed as a time trial bike, and as you would expect, it's extremely fast on the flats. Weighing in at 30 pounds, the bike puts the rider in a very reclined position. The resulting aerodynamics of this position, along with touches like a monoblade fork, make the U2 the favorite in today's head-to-head matchup. While you normally wouldn't expect any kind of trike to have a chance matched up against a low racer, the ICE VTX has surprised me before. Weighing 37 pounds, the VTX also places the rider in an extremely reclined position with excellent aerodynamics. The big challenge for the VTX today will be overcoming the additional drag of that third wheel. The engines for today's highly unscientific test are well matched. Both Rich, my identical twin brother, and I put out about the same wattage for a maximum 20-minute effort as measured by my extremely accurate watt bike atom, so neither of us is starting with a physical advantage. We'll be running through a few different types of tests today. First, we'll simply see if one of us can pull away from the other with a maximum effort, trying not to take advantage of any kind of draft. Then we'll run through a series of side-by-side sprints to see if either the bike or trike is faster from a slow rolling start. Okay then, let's get on with it.
Okay, Joe is out ahead of me on his low racer. We're gonna see if he can, see if he can get ahead of me and stay ahead of me, if I can keep up on this trike. I'm surprisingly not getting much of a draft on the being behind him. Okay, you ready, Joe? Hey, how you doing? Hi. Hey, how you doing? Okay, Joe. Yeah, go as fast as you can go. I'll let him get ahead of me a little bit. Okay. We're going 22 miles an hour now. 22.5. Let's talk to Joe about what he was doing. Were you putting in a lot of effort there? We're up like 24 miles an hour. I still couldn't drive yet.
And now Rich, riding the trike, tries to pull away from me.
Yeah, go ahead. See if you can drop me. Well, it wasn't going to drop me. Okay, now we're going to try and do a drag race between the bike and the trike. And it's going to be a rolling start because the trike has such a big advantage from a stop. The low racer has that kind of baby giraffe type of scenario that if you slow down a lot more before it starts. Okay, yeah. Okay. We'll slow down and I'll you want to call go, Joe?
All right.
Okay. Okay, ready when you are. 1, 2, 3, go! I'm gonna have to try that again. Too much things going on. Too many things going on here. All right. After all the storms, a lot of trees down, a lot of construction work and tree removal going on here today. So we'll try that again. Also, the trikes on the tight corners, I think the trikes have a big advantage. So we're going to try and find a straight, flat area. What about this after this hill here, Joe?
Looks good.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to slow down.
Hey. Okay. Okay, you ready?
You want me to count it again?
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Pull it away. Try it again.
All right. Ready?
We have to keep stopping. Okay, yeah, whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, go.
Well, in the sprints, they seem to be doing about the same. My general impression is I'm working a little harder on the trike, so over a really long ride, I think you'd have an easier time.
Yeah. I think so. I think that I'm pretty used to the way the VTX feels at higher speeds, and I think it's there's more wattage for the same speeds. At least when you get up to like 23, 24 miles an hour.
Oh, let's try this one more time. It's a big long straightaway. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Well, the low racer's not able to pull away from me, so that's saying quite a lot for the trike. Okay, we're about mile 18 into the ride, and I've noticed some subtle differences. I'm behind Joe, and I'm watching his pedal stroke, and he is laying off a lot. where I cannot. So I'm pedaling to keep up with him right now at about 19 miles an hour. I'm pedaling the whole time, putting in a fair amount of effort, where, at least from my perspective, it doesn't look like he's putting out that much. He's stopping his cadence every once in a while and just cruising at the same speed. We noticed on some of the steeper rollers back there, I was pulling away from Rich on this low racer. So what we're going to do is try something over here. We're going to go up a steeper section of trail and see what happens. See if I do continue to pull away from him. As Joe said, he's been leaving me on some of these steeper rollers. So now we've got a good steep section of trail here. I'm going to try and hold on to him, see if I can keep up. You ready, Joe? Here's the hill here. Yep. No, he is pulling away. So it looks like the low racer is doing better than the trike in these hills. Bump test. This is a very bumpy bridge, and we're going to see if we can compare the two, the bike and the trike. Oh, there's somebody here. Hi. Okay, Joe, you've ridden this with your VTX quite a bit. How do you compare the way that low racer's handling these bumps compared to the trike?
I'm going to say it's about the same.
Okay.
No better, that's for sure.
Okay.
So what have we learned today? First off, I have to say that I was absolutely blown away by the performance of the VTX when compared to the U2 low racer. My expectations were that with me on the low racer, I would have been able to drop Rich easily without even getting anywhere near a maximum effort. The sprinting really brought the point home, as I was expecting the low racer to leave the VTX standing in its proverbial dust. Imagine my surprise when the bike and trike finished head to head in each sprint, neither seeming to have an advantage. I will point out that over the course of the entire 35-mile ride, both Rich and I did get the impression that I was putting out less overall effort with the low racer to consistently maintain the same speeds, but this didn't seem to be evident in our short races. Also, as you saw in that short climbing test, the U2 low racer seemed to climb better than the trike. There isn't that much of a weight difference, 7 pounds or so I have no idea why this might have been the case. If there are advantages to the low racer, they come at a cost. Riding the U2 is something akin to wrestling with a boa constrictor. It's very unstable and takes a time-developed set of skills to keep it upright and rolling in a straight line. Even after years of riding it, I'm still wrestling with it on sharp turns and at low speeds. In comparison, riding the trike takes almost no effort at all, aside from the pedaling. If I had to make a general assessment, I would conclude that the low racer does have a marginal speed advantage over long distances, but an advantage that likely isn't worth the drawbacks.
Thanks very much for coming along with us as we attempted to compare a recumbent racing trike to a low racer. And you want to say goodbye, Joe? Where are you back there?
I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye, everybody.